thinking you'd show up. We got this!
Hello everybody and welcome back to more Mega Man Battle Network 2. I'm Leslie Pro, and we're gonna get right into it. But first, I need to explain something. Cause yesterday during Super Metroid Randomizer, this controller would not work at all. If suddenly my controller stops accepting inputs, that is why. I don't know why this is happening, but it's a thing. So, I gotta be careful. But, fortunately, I do have a backup controller on hand just in case. So, this time around, I want to point something out, because I've done some off-screen stuff. And I think the first thing I want to do, not that, is head off to AC/DC Town. I want to point something out. And what I want to point out is over here in the park, there is a girl looking through the trees, which looks like she's spying on the passerby, but in reality, if you talk to her, I can see the ghosts of the level 3 navies you deleted at busting level S. This NPC will tell you which level 3 navies you have gotten an S rank against. This does unlock something really cool, but I gotta work for it. And those navies that I've gotten on my playthrough include hold that thought. Ghosts I can see now are Airman, Gutsman, Toadman, which I did off stream, Gateman, Cutman, Thunderman, that was another off stream one, because that fight can be ass, Snake Man, Proto-Man, Nightman, Heatman. That is all. So, I've got some work to do in that regard, but you've got something that's going to help. Because while doing some off-stream grinding, I had this drop in. Aqua Custom Style. Which I am equipping now for the first time because I want to showcase how this works. This style here, which, if I go back to Land's house, an explanation pops up. So custom type styles will, in general, allow you to 7 chips to choose from in the custom screen at the start of a battle, without having to utilize the add function. This really allows for a lot more combinations right out the gate in a battle. Extremely helpful. Speedrunners love it too. And it's definitely worth it. I think from here, I'm gonna head into Marine Harbor. Because I have business in Kotobuki. Now, I do apologize for the flashing lights in this area. It is part of the area's aesthetic that I personally do not like. There's a specific area that I want to go to. I just don't remember which of these rooms is that area. Because I am looking for Apartment Comp 3. Specifically. Not sure if this floor is it or if it's another floor. But I'm gonna try them all. Okay, here we are. Now, also, in preparation for this, I did find where this sub-chip was purchased. Lock Enemy is great for not only boss navies, but rare enemy encounters as well. The encounter I am after is one such encounter. And this encounter isn't it. Proto Man, do your thing. Next! Check out these moves. And custom style is a staple that I'm gonna need to use in the next game for a purpose I will cross when I get to it. Red Devil, Proto Man in there. Next! Got that chip, a Shadow 2. Now the problem with the encounter that I am looking for is that it is a rare encounter that only shows up about 2% of the time. But this is also a virus I'm looking for, so this is productive. Now, I did get the chip for Time Bomb 3, but there's a program advance with the Time Bomb chips, and I don't know if... looks like I'm looking for a Z code on that one. Didn't get it. Oh well. Because Time Bomb Plus would be strong enough to get past the protectors in the endgame area. I think I'm just gonna use Zeta Ball here just to get this done with. There we go, we got it. Sometimes the rank that you get really determines what you get for a chip code, and it was important that I get the program advance for Time Bomb Plus, because otherwise I don't think I'd be able to get past that particular enemy. And now I get a Proto Man to clean this up. 1, 2. So overall, productive trip. I will say, using Proto Man really helps making getting S ranks on some of these enemies a lot easier than it would be otherwise. There's another enemy that I've yet to see, rather yet to get the S rank from, so I think I'm just gonna go combination strats here. I think I'm gonna fold this one. I haven't gotten a Kunai 1 yet, but I wanted to have a much better chance at it. And an S rank's the best chance. maximum area. Engage. Now the charge shot for Aqua Styles only does 30 damage, but it charges pretty quick. So there's a bit of an offset there. I don't need this fight. Don't need this fight. So today I'm doing a bit of chip farming as well as returning to World 3 area, which now that I have the program advance that I need for that area, will be happening. It's another win. I may do a check here very soon if it doesn't show up, to make sure I have the right area. And this combination, I say, yeah, I don't really want to fight this. Certainly building up on chips here, so this isn't bad, actually. I'm just not getting the one fight that I'm looking for. Anyway, moving on. Yo, Zero, what's up? The plan is to stop around 8 o'clock because that's when the Zelda 1 rando wheel rolls. And I sort of want to know who I'm facing next week. I mean, I know at 0-3, I'm definitely heading towards lower bracket, no doubt about it. But at this point, I'm playing for position. Ooh, how are you enjoying that, by the way? I don't know, my controller stopped working like it did yesterday during SM Rat. Or rather, the Varia rando, which was just, ugh. The timing of that was pretty shit. It's working now, interestingly enough. The worst that could happen is the virus that I'm looking for is in another area at this point. Yeah, from what I've seen, they've done a good job with that remake. Not a virus I want to mess with. Although this is a fight that I do want because I still have yet to get this chip off of a snapper, so... I do need that chip. I do need a Kunai 1. Ooh, I picked a good time to run as my controller stopped working there for a moment. Oh, here? Oh, actually, I got 2 that I need right now in front of me. That should do it. I basically need either or of that, and I get Kunai 1. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna lock onto that, just so I can get a few more. Up the odds of either or being in the next battle. Got a second. Oh, come on. Here we go again with... Oh, here we go again with this shit. Come on. Yo, Speed, what's up? Yeah, custom style unlocked during testing last night, and I decided, you know what? I just want to save this. And so far, so good. Controller's holding up nicely. It's had a few drops, but it's almost to be expected at this point. Ooh, I did get a snapper here, so I think what I want to do... I'm definitely getting Kunai 1 chips, no doubt about that. I know someone a post I saw on social media where it said that a speedrunner who was running this game got custom style to drop on their game. Well, rather their most recent PB, and I'm thinking to myself, why did I think this was gonna work? Yep, that's why. I don't have the attack to hit it, so I'm just gonna bail. I definitely want to level this up to level 3, because then the charge shot gets pretty good. I was not looking for rats. Well, that used it up. Didn't get the Yort, but I got the Kunai, so it worked out. And now for an easy double delete. Oh, great. Time Bomb 3P. Great. Bladders on the timer. I got nothing. But yeah, looking for the dragon virus, hoping to find it, but I know it's a pain in the butt to find, so not expecting much. Come on. I hit the button to go down. Oh well, it is what it is. But as my health goes down, that's also going to have an impact on what chips drop. Finish it this way. That was clean. But yeah, I was astounded to find out that you can get different chip drops depending on your health. Also, controller, work with me. And the only uncannon code I'm missing is the H. Because then I can use Omega Cannon. Or rather, Omega 3. And one more time bomb for the road. I'm gonna take a moment while my controller's acting up to make sure that I have the correct information as to where that particular virus is. So I'm looking for Lava Gone, specifically. Yep, I'm in the right area, so... I've been using the controller for a couple years now. I had it prior when I had first got the Switch. It just sat in a box for a few years, so... Alright, controller, you cut this out. The thing is, I don't have another USB cord to test this with, so... Okay, so we're looking for a stage with 3 holes, specifically. Yeah, it's wired, so that's the weird part. Oh, here we go. Lava Gone and a Hard Hat 3. First ship's fast gauge. Second ship's area grab. I'm gonna need to time this one. Roll would do 100. And you let that fire fade, and then strike. Alright, so what I'm gonna do here, now that I've seen Lava Gone, use Lock Enemy and save. I'm gonna be safe scumming encounters until I get one to where I can get the chip to drop. And that is not that encounter. However, it's a rare encounter, so I'm not expecting it to show up right away. Now, to test a short in a connection, I'm assuming I would need another USB. Oh, geez. For Z1R, just give me a matchup to where it's gonna be fun. Like, if I get a pair up, pair down, give me Raikou Rider. He and I have matched up in so many different randomizers and have had so much crossover. It is a shock that we have not faced off in Z1R yet. This could work. Time for a Zato Ball. I was hoping the Proto Man chip would drop there. Oh, yeah, if you blow a hole in the floor, it'll be able to pop out of said hole. Okay, so I got a 7 rank and no chip. Okay. If I had the Life Sword PA, I'd take this fight, but I don't, so I'm not going to. But I'm also... didn't get it, so I'm gonna go back to the title screen to reset the enemy lock. I think I'm gonna save that, because I was looking for a yo-yo. But I'm still looking for Lava Gone. Game didn't hear me. Still looking for Lava Gone. Game, help me out here. And this time it actually does show up. Then behind that, a couple of jump chips that I'm not going to need. Game did me no favors on this encounter. Dun, 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 dun. Fuck you, game. I'll just use Gate Man for the kill. That was not what I was after there. Controller, please. Cut that out. Now, in the event my last encounter is a Lavagon, and that's when the local enemy expires, then everything's okay. Okay, this is how I'm gonna approach this. Pops up mid-column, I gotta freeze him. Ah, I think. Double delete! Wow! Well, fuck you too, video game. That was my best chance right there, and it just said no. Like, seriously. Yeah! I got robbed on that one. That was the one, and the game wouldn't drop it. Ugh! As much as I want to whack that red devil out of spite, nah. Got the setup and the encounter I wanted, the game just didn't give the goods. Game is not going to cooperate, is it? I'm getting annoyed right now. That was another good draw that went nowhere. Got a double. There we go. That's what I was after. So with that, I'm out of here. Because I got what I'm after, moving on. So now that gives me another avenue for getting past Protector 2. But I'm going to stick to what I've planned. In fact, my best way to get to where I'm going, let's go this way. Now, there's one net battle I've got to S rank in the Undernet. Actually, there's a few. But they're gonna be... But each one presents their own problems. Whoops, wrong jacking point. That's my fault. Right here. And the reason I jacked in here is because this goes to right outside the Undernet. I'd have to wait for that thing to open up. Nah, not gonna wait. Oh, come on, game. I don't think I used the right thing. I'm pretty sure I used... Thought I used an untrap. Guess not. Nah, I use a sneak run. Oops. I mean, that does speed things up. So not the worst mistake I could have made, but still. Slightly annoying. Do have to be careful in this area in particular. You know, I don't need to use sneak run. Looks like I got some high C with that pickup. Unfortunately, you still slide around on ice even with a water style, which I think is bullshit, but they fixed that in the next game. Let's see now. Deathfire, Shrimpy 3, Proto Man going in for cleanup. Now under net 3. Good draw. In there. Like swimwear. That'll allow me to correct. So I'm gonna need those invis chips for some of the Navi refights. There's an M Cannon I. Look at him sliding. Nah, I'm gonna pass on this. Now, continuing into Undernet 4, this is where I wanted to go. And in these fights, I'm just trying to avoid getting hit. No holy panel this time. Do love the music here, because this music goes hard. Didn't go this way the first time. That is a chip that turns the whole stage into a field of fire. I'm not going to have any use for that in my current state. Unfortunately, I don't have a means of bringing that aura down, so... Not without doing that. That was a choice there. Bring the aura down, or take out the holy panel enemy. And I'm gonna send Gateman in to clean it up. Now this is an enemy that also drops a chip that I need eventually, so it's worth keeping in mind. So I'm gonna be doing my best to not avoid fights here. Ooh, Electblade Star. Already in my folder. But still, another quality chip to find. Okay, this is not a pleasant combination. I'm gonna at least get one of the shields off now. Oof. I don't like this. You know, sometimes there's courage in running away. Even if the game says no. Sometimes, to be fair, the draw is just shit. Use Fast Gauge, Area Grab, Elect Sword, and Proto Man for this. Oh, you moved to the one spot. The one spot where I could not get a double delete. Try that again, I dare you. I just have to play clean and eventually the chips I'm after will drop. It's not a prediction. That's just reality. The problem here is I would need an attack to bring both down. Now I can go to work. Got him. Can't scuttle away from me this time. Best result yet. Still didn't get it. I gotta be careful on what dead ends I could walk down to, because unlike previous areas or other bosses, you defeat a boss here, its refight is available immediately. Oh, this could get nasty. That was tight. Ooh, and I got a Shadow 3. That's a new one. This is a fishy combination. And Game Hand's the cleanup. Controller, hello? Here we go again with this shit. And I'm really hesitant to switch controllers at this point in the game because... reasons. 2S license used. And that gets me a bug frag. Right, we're done with this area, all intents and purposes. So now we move on to area 2. That purple mystery data is something I want to get, but there's a problem. Yo, Henri, how goes it? Good to see ya. Yeah, the controller's just being... what? Good chip. Now I need to make some changes to my folder here. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, that gives me more chances of getting Time Bomb Plus in this next fight. Which I sort of am gonna need. I've made a mistake. Hold up. And for this fight, I also need to be on Wood Shield style. And folder dump. Normally I wouldn't dump an entire program advance, but it's not what I'm looking for. Okay, so I have a 3 and a pair of 2s. Not great. One final folder dump. Here we are. 1, 2, 3. Time bomb plus activate. This program advance does 500 damage to the enemy side, destroying the protectors in one shot. And for that victory, what was our reward? Summons a virus called Old Wood, and that actually looks painful. Back to Aqua Custom, because Shield Style I at least have an out if it doesn't show up, other than resetting. I can literally just flip the switch. I've got a Scuttler here. That hurt. I'm gonna need a bailout. I used the time bomb to get rid of the aura, but that was not a good field for that strategy. So I took a big hit there. Fair warning, everything down here hurts like a mother. And speaking of things that hurt, Hoofball. I'm gonna have to do a bit of a chip dump here. This chip, I would need Heatman chips in my folder to have a chance. Or for a double delete, but I can also use Zeta Ball to speed this up. Got it. Got Poison Face. But I don't need an S rank for that chip now, do I? Excuse Proto Man here. Yo, how goes it, Tanhouse? Good to see ya. And thanks for the good luck. I am going to need it with not only Z1R, but this game. That was a good dodge. I'm gonna try something here. No, this is no ROM hack. This is the actual game. Ported over to Steam. On the Anniversary Collection. Countdown. Kaboom! Every enemy dies. The enemies here are no joke. They don't play around, so I need to swing hard. That's all I'm gonna use is fast gauge to start, because I'm gonna use bubbles. Kaboom! Yeah, these re-releases really hold up nicely. Here we have another cube. But it's followed by a door. What's the door? Of the many navies, this door only opens for the strong. The door will not open. So I guess it looks like we gotta do Navi refights. Lame. At least if I'm remembering it right. Alright. Where's the dead end for Pharaoh Man? This is fun. No result, though. Okay, controller, don't go starting this shit now. Seriously? Might have to bite the bullet at this point and switch controllers. Don't want to, but I may have to. Yeah, there is a bit of that, but it's not nearly as bad. And it's a double deletion. Not quite what I wanted there, but good enough. That'll do. Can't afford to just run here. Although with no sword chips, I don't have a choice. Yeah. Star Force is also grindy, but thankfully later games actually did something about that. Yo, how goes it, Krista Joy? Good to see you as always. I send Protomate in for cleanup. 1, 2. Logic breaks are part of the fun of A Link to the Past, I find. And we found him. This is the Pharaoh Man refight. Time to bring the pain. Got him. Also, it's insane how fast the bubbles shoot. Oh yeah, I see what he's doing by trying to drop those heavy blocks on my head. Problem is, unless the enemy moves a certain way, I can't use this program advance. Will that get through? Survey says no. Game, I sort of need you functioning. Vector Sword's useless, but Long Sword can get damage. Wanted this combo against the Grave Virus Beast, but this'll work. Omega Ball is Zeta Ball, but you get it to, you get to use it for 10 seconds instead of 5. Let's just say the enemy side of the field is going to have a lot of holes in it. And it's a boss Navi I need to fight anyway, so... Ooh, excuse me. I don't have a good way of getting cannonballs off to that rose, so I'm just gonna go about it this way. There we go. Boom, boom. Game's not in a giving mood with that particular chip. But it'll give me a win here. I don't know, I've had zero luck with mid-rank as well, so... Either way, you got a big bomb. Oh, for sure. I just have to move around a lot in this fight. Oh, you jerk. Oh yeah, when in doubt, check the sites, for sure. Or when in doubt, just get the right chip draw. Elect Sword for the aura, Proto Man for the cleanup. Wow. Or the game can just totally flip you off and give you nothing. Got the draw I wanted, just didn't get the drop. I'll just use a Zeta Ball here. Hey, Taylor. Yes, I am doing post-game stuff. The current wall is in Area 2, where it says, of all the navies, this door only opens for the strong. I'm assuming I need all the refights. Which means I just need to get all the refights to show up so I can actually do the thing. Two swords on their own won't do enough. As much as I want to retreat, I can't because I know that that does no good. Needs to stand in front of me. There we go. Environmental hazards are a plus. I'm trying to think if I want to go for this. Yeah, 3 is just so good. Well, I kind of screwed myself with that one. But it may not matter because I drew Zeta Ball, which will take out the front enemy. One, go. I guess when in doubt, time bomb away. Yeah, the tournament stuff does get old super fast. I'm gonna take a tactical retreat. If I have to be rematches, then I want to be around here. Yeah, they really did take the tournament stuff too far. Gives me 2 uses of Life Sword 1. I don't need Life Sword 3 as much as I would want it. I'm trying to think of what else would work. Yeah, 4's just, why? Yeah, the requirements are steep, to put it mildly. This is what I'm gonna do. Since I'm indecisive, it's a star code. Oh wait, that's my 5th Navi chip? You know what? The hell with it. Well, I need a good heat recovery at this point. I'll just drop the Recover 300 in. Next. Boom, double delete. I got an HP recovery, okay. Fine with that. Because I know I'm going to take hits doing this. I will admit having a type advantage really does speed things up, but you still gotta be careful. Queen, that was my objective. Next. Plus, this gives me a chance to not only hang out, this also gives me a chance to pick up different chip codes that I wouldn't otherwise due to having less than full HP. Personal foul. 69 offense. He was giving him the business. Ooh, HP max. I'll take that. I know exactly what that reference. False start, offense, everyone but the center, 5-yard penalty, replay the down. Oh wow, that's a throwback movie that I haven't personally seen. New chip data, Kunai 2, that's one more off the list. I cooked myself, but I'm okay. Now I'm using a sneak run. Because that'll eliminate every other encounter in this area but the Shadow Man refight, which is precisely what I'm after. This won't work in Undernet 6, and I don't think it'll work in Undernet 7, so I gotta do it now. Come on. Where are you? I know it's this area. Interesting as to how the refights just don't want to show up. Or am I too high a level for Sneak Run to work? Alright, moving on, next area. Rather, next thing, because I think I'm just gonna have a look at Undernet 7. As well as try and pick up other chips I have yet to pick up. Here's one. Not what I was after in that fight, but okay. Gotta work for this one. That was a rude attack placement. You better believe it, Blue Ace. I got it all during some testing, trying to figure out, okay, why is my controller not connecting? Sometimes it's weird. Let technology do things like that sometimes. Besides, I watch someone whose technology is quite cursed on the regular. Kaboom, double delete. Yeah, the Joy-Con drifts are so annoying. Area Seal is the only thing I really need here, because it'll cut down the area from which Rush can spawn. At least for most of the encounter. And that's an 10-hit encounter, so that's one encounter I will focus in on. Yeah, trying to get that chip to drop in Battle Network 1 is complete and total ass. And I swear, towards the last hits, he got so fast, those last few hits I'd use Navi chips to help me get those hits. It was ridiculous. Yeah, that is definitely one of those why would you torture yourself type of chips. Undernet 7 also has a number of chips that I need to pick up as well as a Navi refight, so I might as well spend some time here. That did not take long. In fact, that took less time than I imagined because I was going to start complaining. Yeah, this is a cheesable fight. But it's also a fast-moving fight, so if I don't say much, it's because I'm dialed in. Ooh, I almost got wrecked right there. Stepped into that one you did, mate. I don't have the right chips. Okay, I'm gonna finish this encounter by ducking into the shadows, move straight in, life sword, win. Buster's... Oh, I got a 10 rank! Bit of a good news, bad news there. I'm gonna use Lock Enemy and try and draw him out a few more times. Start with Proto Man. Oh God, was it ever? Yeah, that would have been nice. Another 10 rank and we got all the chips. But I'm not satisfied until I get the S rank. I'm gonna delay using the Invis chip. hate you, game. Sometimes. This is gonna hurt. And this is going to kill. You can put it on the board! Yes! Yes! There are other things I need to fight in this area, so I need to get rid of the enemy lock, so I'm just gonna exit the area to kill it. I think I'm gonna take a moment, use the restroom. Be right back. Thank you all for tuning in. Okay, I am back. And I did some fact checking to ensure that I was right or not. Well, I was off the mark, ever so slightly. What I need are all the V3 chips save for Pharaoh Man. And in checking my folder, or my library rather, I have just the World 3 Navis and Quickman to get. So I gotta head back to Kotobuki at some point. So I have my objective. So why am I still here? Simple. There's chips I still have yet to get. Well, that's a new one. The Electrosaur didn't have its usual effect. Timed that I did. Take the shield down with roll, then take the fight with Time Bomb Plus. Oh, I hit the button, game! Screw off with that, I didn't hit it. Bullshit. Here's another foe that I need a chip from. What? First try! And of all the aura chips available to me right now, that's the best one. That's element based because it's 100 damage. Sadly, a lot of enemies at this point in the game do 100 damage or more. And one for the Gipper, as they say. Now I just need the Wood Aura chip, and I'll be able to do that trade. I guess speak its name and it appears? I don't know. I didn't know where to go there. That was kind of booty. Still got a double delete, but I got hosed. Proto Man open and then fast gauge. Oh, that was the perfect alignment, but the chip draw is not there. This is definitely a wash. Or is it? This is not a fun fight without breaking chips. Breaks a chip or a hit. Wait, what? Get on one's an awful chip to deal with. This is an awful battle to deal with on this terrain. It's not even the version I'm looking for, but whatever. Pretty sure I hit the button to move there, but the game robbed me. This is a slightly more favorable combination. And I know how I'm gonna do this. First a wide sword to break the aura, then Pro made a... Game, come... Eat my butt with a spoon. Not the fight I wanted. Running's my best option now. Well, that scuffed that. A black hole chip this time. But I have no options to finish the double delete. God damn it. Come on, game, play along, play nice. Not what I was after there, clearly. Almost done. Next encounter. Now this is just going to be too long of a fight. Or the game can prove me a liar. It's one of each for that, so I guess now we are moving on from this area once again. Rather, for the final time. Derp. Next. Got HP recovery instead of a battle chip. Game? Really? "30 seconds later, win." Next, Yo-Yo 2 on this drop would be great. Yay! There we go. 5 away from 200. I'm in the flashing light area. Got feeling this one. And the enemy I wanted to pop out didn't, so I just need to take care of it with Life Sword. Not what I'm going to use my last enemy lock on. I still got a few minutes before Zelda 1 Rando Wheel starts. Alright, here we go. Now it's a question of how do I attack this, because that's 1,000 damage right there in my folder. That hurt. I can finish him off, basically. Wow! Missed it by that much. By 1/100th. Missed it by that much. That tells me I got this. No, you are not running. Another instance of getting 1,000 damage in my folder. Well, I just got hit, so... Gator at this point would be overkill. There's no overkill bonus. That's another game I've played. Not off by much, so... just need to keep at it, and it'll come. I just drew the nuts right to start. Controller problem now. Oh, that is some shitacular, godforsaken, disastrous timing for that. Well, that's there. That time bomb takes a lot of damage before it goes down. Controller, can you not? Gator most certainly can. Yep, we got it. That's Shadow Man off this. But I drew a Muramasa instead. That's one of the things that can happen with Shadow Man, is you can S-rank him and get his weapon instead. It's weird like that. That was definitely not what I was needing. I mean, I needed it, but I didn't need it. It's confusing like that. Okay, so this draw is a little less desired. Yeah, I still did, but it was not the chip I was looking for at that moment. Yep, and it requires the M code if I recall correctly. Oh, you move, you jerk! He jumped right before the explosion. Here comes the gator. I'm not going to be able to avoid this. It's also not going to be able to avoid 2 Proto Man chips. Here's number 2. Fight's done. Another Muramasa. Interesting. So I get the rank, but instead of the V3 chip, I get the weapon. Am I really looking at needing a 10 rank here? Or some other absurdist bullshit? I'm gonna try using the Zap Ring to get him to stop in place. This'll work. Okay, open that on frame 1. I don't need 2 instances of Time Bomb Plus. Woo! That's some dodging right there. So it's 50-50 and it's landed on the same side of the coin twice. It's in range for Gator. It's alright, Zero. I kinda need the information, so it's all good. Unfortunate. That's 220 right there. Shit. Not a good draw. Oh, game's being a massive shitter right now. And he's down before phase 2. There we go. That's what I was after. Actually, now that I think about it, there is a trade involving that chip, so can I get one more for the Gipper? Before it expires. We'll see. Drop them again. I need to drop this immediately to have the best chance of getting a hit. Did it again, 2 times in a row. Not doing that a 3rd time in a row, right? Because he's airborne right now, so I pretty much caught him. I got hit. Oh, you motherfucker! I'm swearing out of nothing more than annoyance. Yeah, he is just not having it, but he's gonna have all of this. Zap ring indicator. Meh. Wait a minute, what's this? Not interested. Yeah, I have no desire to use Heat Team right now. With Lock Enemy all used up, I'm getting out of here. I might as well go do the trade. I actually got them all. That gets us Undershirt in. This is a fantastic chip, because its effect allows Mega Man to survive with just 1 HP. Yeah, that and getting the chip folder cleaned up. So our last 2 V3 chips are going to be Quick Man V3 and Magnet Man V3. I think I'll take those on from Land's home. And yes, in later games, that would become a Navi customizer part and a staple that I use in Navi Cust because staying alive much? I'll leave it at that. I am gonna and at this point, I gotta take a break. Gonna have dinner later, but it's also time for the Wheel of Rando to determine my fate. So, with the spin of the wheel, will determine who my next opponent will be. Who will it be? Well, I suppose might as well go find out. And until next time, stay kind, stay safe, and I'll see you later.